Making climbs harder than it to be part 2. Whoa! Whoa! That's definitely going in the video.
So while I was traveling to Melbourne, I had the time to check out a few bouldering gyms. This is part 2, where we visited Northside Boulders, another popular chain based in Melbourne. This one was apparently quite well perceived based on opinions I found on Reddit, and is located in Northcote. The grading system in this gym goes from top to bottom as per this chart, where yellow is the easiest and black is the hardest. Grades here are also based on the colours of the tags rather than the colours of the holds. First climb of the day is this black climb right here. It has a really cramped start where you have to keep your body really close into the wall, whilst maintaining tension by having your palms pressed underneath the first large hold and trying to make it to the edge sloper to get out of this cramped position. With these high tension cramped positions, facing outwards helps a lot with stability because it doesn't push you out of the wall. Although the downside is that usually you'll have to turn back around at one point, which can be quite difficult in itself. So at this point, Josh and I are still theorizing what we think the move might be, and here we're trying this method of jamming our left hand onto the first hold, whilst going for the edge sloper with the right hand as we turn around. We end up realizing that by starting completely facing outwards, you end up needing to rotate your palm in order to adjust your body position back in, which feels pretty intensive on the wrist. Instead, I found that by starting more sideways, I could gain a little bit more stability, whilst also positioning my palm in a way where I don't need to rotate it. Honestly, this method still put a bit of pressure on my left wrist whilst I'm jamming my left palm in to create tension. But it seems to me like this is what the root setter intended, and I managed to stick it although just momentarily, which tells me it's definitely possible. Speaking of strengthy, we saw this guy just hold the tiny crimp starts whilst facing completely inwards, and then just skipping the lower hold completely. Looking back at the footage though, I think it might have helped if I had just kept my left foot in the foothold rather than smearing out, as although this would have reduced my reach, it also wouldn't have resulted in me swinging out after. I also tried it the way he did it, and yeah, it's definitely not possible for me to do it that way.
I think it's a high heel, no? Left heel? Is that possible? No? Maybe it's too high.
The high left heel drops my upper body too low, so it's definitely better to go left hand up first.
Yeah,
레벨까지 pop that
하고 싶은 거를 해서 난 돈 벌래 무대 위에서 노래해 난 돈 벌래 내 주위에서 윙윙 돈
I think the grip session actually is more efficient from this strength. Shove your hips in. You have to shove your hips in. Yeah, like that.
다 돌릴 수 없어 Baby would you blah 내 머리 알고 화장하고 blah 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 Love you my baby 넌 바빠지 you never Okay 아파도 다려 멈추지
Your left hand needs like 4 fingers, and your right hand needs like 2 fingers.
뛰어난 또 너무 아파 난 fucking dope 끌고 싶어 이건 거짓 flow 같이 엄마 속을 속
And that will allow you to transition.
우려의 어린 놈날 보러 오진 더 서귀포
Come on. Yes, yes.
날아갈 숨어 난 컨디로 내 가상이 없을
Yeah, yeah, come on.
내 상태는 개식이지 이제
It's the head button, not expected.
Moving on to climb number 2, next up was this purple climb with pockets, which is also a red tag grade.
간지를 알지 내 칼은 내게 상처 질투 미운 나쁜 기운까지 전부 다 두세 배로
This climb starts off with really small pockets with only about enough space for 2 fingers, and then gives you a pretty flowy lock-off move to get to the next hold. You can see here, I'm pretty confused as to which one is supposed to be the next hold, because this one sticking out here looks really strange to hold, and here I'm like to Josh, hey maybe you're supposed to just cross your right arm in a big move up to that large pocket. Huh? Yeah, don't be like me, this is why you're supposed to take time to read the route. Right here, I have my left foot sitting on the foothold whilst my right foot is flagged out. Both my hands are on the left side of my feet, which makes me barn door out as I try to go for the next move. On the other hand, by simply swapping my feet so that I have my arms positioned between my feet, this move becomes really doable. The next move is a big move up to the large pocket, but apparently I have really bad aim because although this pocket is sloped, it's a pretty big target for me to be missing it. So here I was telling Josh how although the pocket is too small to fit 3 fingers length worth of space, you can actually place your middle finger above your index and ring fingers in a triangle shape, which can sometimes fit inside of 2 finger pockets and gives you a lot more pulling power for the lock off.
That's a drop, cool. Said you wanna drive it down real soon. I just wanna love you like I do, cause I never had someone like you. Ain't nobody got this love, got me cuffed. Ain't nobody, babe. All I need is love. I just wanna run away with you. I'm just hoping that you see and you notice. Can't stop with the way I've been falling. Fall back cause I catch when you're falling. I just need to know your mind when I'm calling. Girl, I need perfection.
This purple climb is a mystery grade and is a very quick and short 1 move climb with a running start. Since the beta is quite straightforward for this one though, I'll let the footage speak for itself.
Oh, you can do it. Oh, you need to rest off. Slapping my foot.
Cause I never had someone like you. All I need is love. I just wanna run away with you. Baby, I want you. Wanna love you like I do. wanna love you like I do, cause I never had someone like you. Ain't nobody got this love. Ain't nobody, babe. All I need is love.
Next up is my personal favorite climb from this session, which is this orange climb here on the slab wall. Now, I would break this boulder down into 3 parts. First, a dynamic iron cross move to launch upwards into these 2 rounded holds here. And then secondly, a mantle move to stand up on these same 2 holds. And then lastly, once you've successfully stood up, a slow slab balance over to the end hold. The starting position for the dynamic move feels really awkward to generate power from, because the 2 handholds are crimps, which already isn't great, but I also have no footholds to kick off from as well, aside from just this volume here, which is pretty vertically sloped, and again, difficult to generate power with.
Maybe try just to run up to the run up to yeah, so that's what run up is volume.
Because of how tough the starting position felt, we tried using a running start to give us the momentum to reach the 2 large holds, to try and emulate how it should feel to stick the move. This felt a bit difficult at first, even though we were essentially cheating the first move, but we realized the key to sticking this was to shove our hips into the wall, to reduce the amount of body weight that was making us fall out. After many failed attempts, I find out that by kicking one of my legs up high as I jump, also known as a scorpion kick, it helps to angle my upper body even more diagonally in towards the wall, further reducing the amount of weight that would throw me back out. I found out this actually helped a lot, and eventually I finally managed to stick the move. At the mantle stage, I got confused once again. I raised my right foot up first with the logic that the right side has the extra handhold above it to assist with getting my foot up. Even with a flexible high left foot, this ends up making me really cramped up against the slab and pushes me out.
It's been 6 years and only a couple days since you left here. I'm getting paranoid cause you're still here. Always in my voice, yeah, I'm on tour.
Now, one thing I didn't consider here until Josh pointed it out was that since it's much harder to get the second foot up subsequently, it would actually make more sense to go left foot up first, so that I still have the high right hold to use to assist with getting my second foot up after. This is actually exactly correct, and made the move much more reasonable. The slab finish is relatively much more straightforward, and isn't too bad as long as you take it slow.
I thought you were going to dynos last week. I don't know if it's a joke. Oh, no, you did that one. Angle your head inwards, like into the wall, after you go in. Just to put more of your body in, so that your body weight's not pushing you out. Yeah. Nice, come on, left foot up. Yes, you got it, you got it. Oh, no, you dropped it. You have it. Yes, come on, left foot up. Oh, the slip. So close. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got that one recorded. The one you got. Okay.
Final climb of the sesh is this orange mystery climb here. By this point we were pretty gassed out already, so we were mainly just messing around, to be honest. This climb isn't intended to be that hard by any means, since the holds are really good, but the placement of the holds made it seem sort of like a paddle move. So here, we're just having a bit of fun mucking around and making the climb harder than it needs to be.
I think it helps to have the right foot on the lower one.
인터뷰에서 혹시 다 돈이 가는 노래를 들을까 했어 네가 좋아하던 그 소제목 그대로 했어 난 네가 있던 시간 내 혼자 남기로 했어
Yeah, it is actually really hard. It's a really good hole, but it's really hard.
Can't play bus or Uber 비행기가 안 뜨면 I'll scuba
Making climbs harder than it doing part 2.
Can't play bus or Uber 비행기가 안 뜨면
That's definitely going in the video. Making climbs harder than they did in the video. Oh. Oh. So is it your left half or the right half to get out? Both.
I pull in and then I pull again once my hands are matched. Like the first time I pull with my left hand, then I match, and I pull with both hands. And
It's been 6 years
Yeah.
and only a couple days since you left here. I'm getting paranoid cause you're still here. Always in my voice, yeah. I'm on tour, following your voice. It's been 6 years and only a couple days since you left here. I'm getting paranoid cause you're still here. Always in my noise, yeah. I'm on tour, following your voice.
Oh. That's it. Last flash, last flash.